Good morning, children. How are you? Are you enjoying your holidays? Yes. As it is a pandemic year, we cannot come to the school, but we have to start our study. Are you ready? Yes. We are going to start our study. I am your English teacher, Mrs. Meenu Varghese from Mahatma Gandhi Convent School, Shajapur. Children, you might have visited many tourist places or temples during your holidays or vacation. Yes or no? Yes. Have you seen some of the people are sitting near the roadside and asking for our help? Yes. Why they are asking for the help? Because they are very poor people. Yes or no? So here our first lesson, third class first lesson is also about a poor man named Ali. What is the name of the poor man? Ali. So here our name of the lesson is Ali and the innkeeper. Who is Ali? Very good, poor man. And who is innkeeper? Very good, owner of the hotel. Understood now? So inn means a shop or a hotel. Clear? Very good. So children, here it is a small video about this lesson. Let's watch and come back.
I hope all of you are doing well. In today's class, we will begin with our first lesson in English. But before starting with the story, I would like to ask you a question. So tell me, what would you like to have on a cold winter morning? I am sure you're thinking of a hot bowl of soup or a cup of hot milk. Yes, the same way even Ali, a poor little boy in the story, wanted to have a hot meal but was cheated by a rude innkeeper. Let us listen to the story, Ali and the innkeeper, to know what exactly happened. On a cold winter's day, Ali was dreaming of a hot meal. A kind man offered Ali a loaf of bread. After thanking the man for the bread, Ali thought to himself, "If I could have a bowl of soup, it would be perfect to make it a full meal." Thinking this, Ali walked to a nearby inn to ask for some soup. But the innkeeper was very rude. He thought Ali was a beggar and shouted at him, "Shoo! No beggars! Move away quickly!" But Ali was really hungry and just wanted some soup. Then Ali gets an idea that if he held the bread over the steam, the bread would soak up the flavor of the soup. So he held the bread over the soup. The innkeeper saw that and shouted at Ali, "You soup stealer!" Ali told the innkeeper that he was not a thief and that he was only trying to capture the flavor from the soup. The innkeeper then got an evil idea. He asked Ali to pay for the smell of his soup. Poor Ali did not have any money. But the innkeeper did not listen to Ali. He dragged Ali to court. Now, slaters, let us see what happens at the court. The innkeeper and Ali reached Nasruddin Hodja's court. Now, Hodja was a smart judge. He patiently listened to the whole story. Then he took a bag of coins and shook it so that everyone could hear the clinking of the coins. Then he says to the innkeeper, "Here, the sound of coins is the payment for the smell of your soup. Now, the court is dismissed." The innkeeper learnt his lesson and Ali felt very happy. So, slaters, the moral that we get from the story is, we should be kind and helpful to others.
Okay children, did you enjoy the video? Yes. How was the story? Did you understand? Yes. So in our story there are three main characters. First one is Ali, second one is innkeeper, and third one is Nasruddin Hoja. Okay. So who is Ali? Ali is a poor man. And what is the meaning of innkeeper? Owner of the hotel. And who is Nasruddin Hoja? Nasruddin Hoja is a judge. Did you understand? These are the three main characters in our story. Okay, did you understand? So, now you open your book. Take the book. Hope you have brought the book from the market. Yes or no? Yes, very good. You all are ready to study. Yes or no? Yes. So, take the page number 5, first lesson, Ali and the innkeeper. Did you see? Yes. And look at the first picture. It was a cold winter's day. What was the season? It was winter days. And as always, Ali was dreaming of a hot meal. As it is a winter day, he is dreaming about a hot food. Then one of the good men, look at the picture, one of the good men is coming and giving bread. Here, please take this. Ali is telling, bless you, good man. What did he say? Bless you, good man. So, here as he is getting the bread, he is giving a blessing to the good man. Understood now? Now, we'll see the next picture. Look at the next picture. Now, Ali thought to himself, what he is thinking? From the picture you can understand, he is thinking about a bowl of soup. If only I could have a bowl of soup, then I would have a full meal. What he said? If I get a bowl of soup, then I would have a full meal. We have rice or chapati, we will eat with a curry. Yes or no? So, in the same way, he is thinking that with this bread, if I get a soup, my food will be complete. Okay. Now, look at the next picture. Ali went to the nearest inn. The innkeeper was rude. Where did Ali go? Ali went to the nearest hotel. Then the innkeeper was rude. Who was rude? Innkeeper. What is the meaning of innkeeper? Very good. Owner of the hotel. He was rude. What is the meaning of rude? Very cruel. Innkeeper is telling, shoo, no beggars, move along quickly. Then, did you understand? Then, next picture. Ali's stomach growled with hunger. He is thinking, you can see that how this owner of the hotel just turned back. That time, what Ali thought? Ali thought that I will hold this loaf over the steam. Maybe the flavor of this delicious soup will soak into the bread. What he is thinking? If I hold this loaf over the steam, if just I can get the flavor. What is the meaning of flavor? Taste. What is the meaning of flavor? Taste. Just I can get the taste of that soup and it will soak my bread. What is mean by soak? Soak means just it will become soft. Now turn the page. Look at the next picture. Page number 6. The innkeeper howled in anger. What did innkeeper do? What did Ali do? Ali kept the loaf over the steam of that delicious soup. So that he got angry and he howled in anger. Howled means shouted in angry. And what he called? You soup stealer. What did he call? You soup stealer. What is mean by stealer? Thief. What is the poor Ali is telling? Ali told, sir, I am no thief. I was only trying to capture the flavor from the steam. I was just trying to get the flavor from the steam. Only I want to capture. What is the meaning of capture? To get. What is the meaning of capture? To get. Understood now? Happened. Look at the next picture. The innkeeper was very clever. Cunning. Cunning means too clever, and he is not at all a dishonest. Dishonest means he is not a truthful person, and he is thinking, and he got an idea. What is his idea? You need to pay for the smell of my soup. You have taken the smell of the soup in your bread, so you have to pay for the smell of my soup. Then the poor Ali said that, but sir, I have no money to pay. As he told that I don't have money, the innkeeper got angry, and what he do now? Look at the picture. Angered by Ali's reply, the innkeeper dragged him to court. What did he do? By getting angry, what is innkeeper? Dragged him to the court. What is mean by dragged? Pulled. What is mean by dragged? Pulled. Pulled him. Nasruddin Hodja was the judge. And what did he do? He listened patiently to the complaint. Whose complaint? Innkeeper's complaint. Who was telling the complaint? Innkeeper. Who was telling the complaint? Innkeeper. Then he listened. He listened means he heard patiently. Patiently means very kindly. He was sitting and listening to the complaint. And after he is telling whole story, Hodja asked, what is Hodja is asking? Are you demanding payment for the smell of your soup? Are you demanding for the payment for the smell of your soup? Then what will be the answer of the innkeeper? Very good. Yes, he said very proudly, yes, I am asking for the payment for the smell of my soup. Then Nasruddin Hodja was also too intelligent, and what he do? He took out a bag of coins and gave it a good shake. What did he do? He took a bag of coins and gave it a good shake. So everyone could hear the clinking of the coins. So everybody was those who were in the court, everybody heard the noise of that coins. What is that noise of coins is called? Very good. Clinging of the coins. Then what he said? All right, here is your payment. The sound of these coins in exchange of the smell of your soup. Now the court is dismissed. What he said? This is the payment of your smell of the soup. Only the sound of the coins. Understood? How was the story? Did you enjoy? So who became foolish here? Very good. Innkeeper became foolish. And what was the feeling of Ali? Ali became so happy. Understood? All the others are smiling. Did you see in the picture? Very good. Did you understand this story? Everybody? Okay. Now, once more, take the page number 5 and keep your finger under each line and read with me. Okay. Lesson 1, Ali and the Innkeeper. It was a cold winter's day. As always, Ali was dreaming of a hot meal. Here, please take this. Bless you, good man. Now look at the next picture. Now Ali thought to himself, if only I could have a bowl of soup, then I would have a full meal. Look at the next picture. Ali went to the nearest inn. The innkeeper was rude. Sure, no beggars. Move along quickly. Next picture. Ali's stomach growled with hunger. Ali's stomach growled with hunger. I will hold this loaf over the steam. Maybe the flavor of this delicious soup will soak into the bread. Okay, now turn the page. The innkeeper howled in anger. You soup stealer? Sir, I am no thief. I was only trying to capture the flavor from the steam. The cunning innkeeper suddenly had an idea. You need to pay for the smell of my soup. But sir, I have no money to pay. Now look at the section 2. Angered by Ali's reply, the innkeeper dragged him to court. Nasruddin Hoja was the judge. He listened patiently to the innkeeper's complaint. Are you demanding payment for the smell of your soup? Yes. Now look at the next picture, next page. Nasruddin Hoja took out a bag of coins and gave it a good shake. Everyone could hear the clinking of the coins. All right, here is your payment. The sound of these coins in exchange for the smell of your soup. Now the court is dismissed. Okay children, so read and practice this at home and send an audio or video clips to your teacher. Okay. So and we have here 3 word meanings also. How many word meanings? Only 3 word meanings. First word, flavor. What is the meaning of flavor? Taste. What is the meaning of flavor? Taste. Then second one, capture. What is the meaning of capture? Get. The next one is cunning, clever and dishonest. Okay. This also you have to write in your copy. Before you write this, you should write cursive writing, capital letters and small letter in your book. Then you have to write these word meanings in your copy. Okay. Thank you.